Hi guys, good day and welcome to Esso's Villa with Coach E, also known as the Emotions Doctor or the Restorer. So my people, today I look excited, but I'm really not excited. I just want to talk about a particular content that I saw online, and it's really shattering for me. That content got me thinking, right? I don't know if many of us have seen it.
The best punishment I can give a woman is malice. I can stay in the same house with you, I'll not talk to you. If you cross the line, my wife knows now, I am the king of malice. I'll not talk to you. I will be whistling with my children. Oh, I love you. I'll be doing all those things. I say, okay, daddy's going out. What do you want me to buy for you? I'll go out, come back late. That is the beating that suffices physical one.
While I understand that my view on marriage is the healthy, is the original design, is the pristine state of it, a lot of people have been battered and shattered, and so they have perverted or distorted view about how they think marriage should go. Before I even come into the content, I find it funny that a man comes up and says, my wife knows that I'm the chief of malice. In fact, the best way to punish my wife is to, whether really get really close to my children, I leave the house, I come back late. You can already see that something is wrong. This is that point where people will say some people, they marry rubbish. I think that I'm just putting this out here, at least to save some persons, especially ladies, the ones that will listen. Because the truth is that a lot won't listen, right? But the ones that will listen, first off, let me tell you what I find really funny in that comment. Number one, the choice of word. Punish my wife. And you may say, it's just the way he chooses to express it. No, listen. Words convey intent. They convey concepts, right? How does a man come up and say, punish my wife? I mean, do you realize, mister, that your wife is a part of you? Are you aware? If he had said, the best way to treat my wife when she misbehaves, that's even bad. But to use the choice of word, punish. Even your child, you can't even use the word punish for your child. You discipline a child. Some men even place more value on their children than they do on their wife. Because, I mean, for them, my wife is another person. My child is the one that has my blood, my gene. And then the wife is just seen as that person who was meant to come and produce babies. That's wrong. And we are so quick to quote, wife, submit yourselves unto your husband. But can we read it down and complete it? Husbands, love your wife as Christ loves the church and gave himself for her. We seem to forget that. Okay, let me help you break that down. What that simply means is that men ought to love their wives enough to give their self for him. For her, I beg your pardon. The sacrifice of yourself. The way a man takes care of himself is when he looks at his wife. In fact, when we want to know you as a man, if you're married, we look at your wife, not your children. We take a look at your wife because she's a part and parcel of you. Because I don't know. How do you get that? Then silent treatment. You are proud. You are bragging about it. You are the chief of malice. That's emotional abuse, Oga. Sometimes it is even more dangerous than physical abuse. And in your mind, you are being masculine. You are training your wife. The same way we say to women, you're not meant to train your husband. You are meant to love your husband and train children. The same thing, men. You are not meant to be training your wife. You are meant to nurture her. You are meant to groom her. You are meant to bring out a better version of that woman before she met you. Imagine a man who has issues with his wife, and then this man is his friend. He teaches him. Ah, it's because leave the house, come back at night. I spend more time with my children. Can I let you know, Mr. Man, that actually in the marriage equation, those children, yes, they carry your name, but they are the ones who are even meant to be more like strangers to you than your spouse. Because they are meant to grow up, get married, and go and start their own family. So you have an issue with your wife, rather than going to deal with it, rather than going to sort it out. And how do you sort it out? You talk it over. You listen. You both listen to yourself. Because at the end of the day, women like this, something is going on. Like, this is what happened. She's trying to narrate to someone that her husband is maltreating her, but she cannot really say it because we're going to hear things like, is he not giving you feeding money? Yes. Is he not paying the children's school fees? Yes. And so what are you complaining about? Yes, that's the kind of answer she will get. But only she knows that she's dealing with a man who punishes her. So if you will punish your wife by silent treatment, walking away from the house, choosing to be all lovey-dovey with your children, you and I know that what you're simply doing is filling the emotional void that you feel from not talking to your spouse with your children. Your child is not your spouse. That void, they are not meant to be the one to feel it. Yes. Yes. They are not meant to be the one to feel it. And then we say it's genuine father children love or mother children love. So if you would treat her that way, it means that you would also punish her with sex now. No. If you not talk to her, now who you not talk to when you come out for house leave, now you won't touch. See, we need to do better as a society, and we need to understand that marriage is not some contract. Marriage is not contract. It's serious. It's serious. I mean, it's the next decision that mars or break you. People have been through a whole lot of hurt. I'm of the opinion that the society needs healing because apparently what I can see is also a spouse who is dysfunctional, and there the woman is bearing all of this. What you're calling love by love for your children in punishing your wife is actually you punishing your children. Because yes, it will be obvious. It will be obvious that daddy is not in good terms with mommy. And let me also tell you what happens. You stifle that woman. Because yeah, she has to now shut her voice. She has to shut down, especially if she's the type who is not an expert in malice keeping. So in order to, not deal with that, your kind of punishment, because really, oh God, that's what it is. And annoying is that you know that that's what you're doing. She would have to stifle herself. She would have to be your yes, yes, yes. But I hope you realize that part of that woman's role in your life is to protect you. She's a partner. She's supposed to be able to bounce off ideas with you. She's supposed to be able to tell you, my love, my husband, my lord, I don't think this is it. But when you are now Oga, you leave the house, you come back late. Nobody can question you now, right? I really hope that a thing or two have been picked from here, right? Because for me, it's about building the society, having a healthy society by having functional marriages, seeing that the family or the marriage, the home is the production unit of every society. But please, if you're just coming across my video for the first time, do well to subscribe if you haven't, right? And please, I'd like to hear your thoughts on this too. Remember, like I said, your spouse is not your child that you punish. No, no. Your spouse is a part of you, a part and parcel of you. He or she is the one that will be with you all the way, not your children. So attention, love should be given to your spouse more than you do your children. In fact, you should love your spouse and together you love your kids. Bye.